Hey guys, good morning. I literally just woke up and I'm just sitting here about to do my makeup and I realized I haven't filmed this yet. So if you haven't seen the commercials everywhere, I feel like I have seen Glossier commercials on Facebook and Instagram. I've seen the cloud paint with the pretty girls tapping the blush on their cheeks and the boy brow, and I've just been lusting over these commercials, and I've never tried Glossier. I bought almost everything on the site. I basically just want to do a full face with only Glossier products. Okay, but the way the packaging came was really nice, and it also came with a bunch of stickers that I ended up putting on my phone. So yeah, I bought something for every step of my face, and now that my skin has cleared up a tremendous amount, I might be able to pull this off because I'm so used to having a full coverage foundation on. So we're gonna try it. We're gonna do a full face of Glossier products because Instagram made me buy it. Those commercials are amazing. All right, so if you want to see me attempt this instead of my usual full glam, keep on watching. Alright, so let's dive into the bag. I haven't even opened this yet. So I'm just going to quickly show you what I picked up first and foremost. So we have the light/medium Wonder Weightless Finishing Powder. We have the cloud paint. I'll show you more as we go into each step. I got a glistening eye glow, eyeliner shadow. I got the Generation G Sheer Matte Lipstick. I got one of the Halo Scope highlighters. I got Boy Brow, of course. I got the Stretch Concealer, which I'm super eager to try. And I also got the brush that comes with the Wonder Powder. Glossier is known for being a brand where it's you don't need a lot of makeup. It's really natural. It's not intense. It's something that the everyday, non-usual makeup wearer person can use. I'll be shocked if you guys haven't seen the commercials for these. Do you have a Facebook account and Instagram? I mean, if you haven't, you should look it up because it's kind of interesting. It all just looks really, really pretty. Okay, so the first thing I'm gonna hop into is the Stretch Concealer, and I got the shade Medium. I hope it's the right shade. I thought light looked a little too light, and I want to be able to conceal any hyperpigmentation on my skin too. I don't want it to be too light. So here is what the concealer looks like. It just comes in a classic little tub here. Ooh, the color looks pretty good. It might be a little dark. So you always see them in the commercials. They're just a little on my finger and boop, 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 boop. They make it look so effortless. So I'm curious to see if this is genuinely you know, an easy breezy situation. So what I saw them do in the commercial is they just put it where they needed it and patted it in. I will say this feels really, really light. It feels like I'm just putting on you know, an eye cream or something. As you can see, I've layered on maybe a few layers because I'm just trying to see how much coverage I can get. But look at the difference. It's pretty good. It's really easy to blend out with your finger. Wow, it does. It looks like my skin. Ooh. It looks even better in person than on a viewfinder, shockingly. This stuff is cool. It really looks like my skin. All right, I'm gonna quickly just do my other eye. Wow, my under eyes look amazing. I'm actually impressed with how that looks. This is perfect for those days where you just want to throw on mascara and a little bit of brow gel and exit out the door, and I could easily just throw this on under my eyes, and I don't feel like it makes them look too bright, or it doesn't look like I concealed them. It just looks natural. Okay, so I'm gonna take some of this and just plop it on the few areas where I have some acne scars or any current acne. Thankfully it's not the worst right now. I want to kind of do this before we put that Wonder Powder on. I want to see if this can really, you know, give me some coverage. If you guys are new here, I am a full coverage girl. I'm a full glam girl. So this is a little bit of a different concept for me. Oh my God. I feel like this actually looks really good. That color is actually darn perfect. So what I like about this, as I started to kind of touch it more, it got kind of melty, and I think that really helped it really blend super effortlessly into my skin. I think this looks so pretty and really, really, really natural. So that gets my stamp of approval, like for real. So I don't want to put that wow powder on yet because I have other cream products that I want to use. And if you did not know, it is a hot mess to try to put cream on top of powder. Always finish with powder. So now I want to go in and try the Halo Scope and the Cloud Paint. So here is what the Cloud Paint looks like. So I got the shade called Dusk. For best results, apply with fingertips, gently squeeze a tiny dot onto your finger and blend, add more as you wish. So yeah, this is like a super famous Instagram product. It's just such like a cute little tube. All right, I'm gonna just take a tiny bit. I got kind of like a peachy nude, and I'm just gonna tap it out with my finger. This is how they did it in all those little videos. I may have taken too much. Maybe I just need to keep blending. Actually, I think it's kind of pretty. I may have taken too much, but I mean, we'll see. We're just playing around. They had a lot of colors for this, and I'm just such like a nude person. All right, I took too much that time. I'm putting a little over here. I'm like slapping my face. The whole thing about this is it looks like a lot until you really just blend it out. All right, I'm still blending. Okay, so I think that's the very best amount of blending I can do. I don't know if I love it. I think I put too much. I just feel like I look really kind of too blushed up now. I probably should have concentrated it more. Maybe I used too much. Maybe I should have used like an even tinier amount. But I mean, at this point, I've really just blended it out the very best I could. It's all blended for now. Okay, so I'm gonna now try the Halo Scope. This is their Dew Effect highlighter, and I got the shade Quartz. So this is the packaging that it comes in, and it's just got a little twist top. Glide onto your cheek, brow bone, and blend with your fingertips. Okay, so I am really hoping to love this product because this was one that was like really hyped on Instagram. So it's definitely pretty. I'm gonna have to blend it out, as you can tell. I like how I can do everything with my fingers. Like it's all just kind of low maintenance makeup. Ooh. This is definitely a dewy look. I feel like this looks like a natural glow on the skin, like a little sweat. Like look at that, look at that. You know how some highlighters look more like kind of shimmery rather than dewy? This is one that's gonna look more like a really natural, like glow from within. Like look at that. Your girl is dewy fresh. I do feel like this looks like the true Instagram like way it looks on an ad. I always thought hers looked like super dewy. Some people are like, oh, it just looks greasy. I don't know, I think it looks kind of dope. I'm gonna do a little down my nose and a little on my Cupid's bow. I don't know, I think this is really, really pretty for summertime, like when you want to just look really glowy and bronzy. Like throw on some bronzer and throw that on and just, ooh, put it on your collarbone, on your shoulders. Yes. Okay, now I'm gonna throw on the Boy Brow. This is another really, really, really popular product. I got the shade Brown. It's got really simple packaging. One thing about this is it's a really, really tiny brush. So whenever I saw like advertisements with this, it seemed to really, really enhance the brow. So I'm curious to see, like, does it have like fiber in it? Is it just gonna make a huge difference or what? Thankfully I have pretty good brows on their own. I really like this small brush. You can really control where you're placing the product. Okay, I'm not even gonna lie to you, this is the best brow gel I've ever used, especially like on its own. There's something about it. I don't know what it's doing differently, but that looks like I filled it in like almost completely on its own. Oh my god. That looks amazing. Okay, I'm really impressed with this. I don't even know what to say right now. I don't know why it's better, because I've had brow gels that look like this before, but there's something different about this. I don't know. I don't know how it's making them look so much fuller. Okay. Wow. What? This is crazy. All right, so I think that's the best I can get for the brows, but I think they look Really, really good. And that glow, I'm kind of liking this. Like, I thought I would like it, but I didn't think it would like satisfy my full makeup needs. So I'm gonna go in now with this Wonder Weightless Finishing Powder, and I'm just gonna kind of set like my T-zone just to kind of get rid of any excess shine. Like I said, I got the shade Light Medium. I don't think I have seen this advertised before. When I saw it on the site, I don't think I even knew it existed. So this is what the packaging looks like. It's really cute packaging. So there was an option to buy it with or without the brush. The packaging on everything is really, really cute and very safe for shipping. All right, so here is what the brush looks like. It's kind of like a metallic blush color, and I'm sure this is just a synthetic brush. Let's see how this powder is. So the cool thing about this is a little bit of product comes out at the top. As you can see, it's almost got like a little like mesh lining in the center for some product to come through. And you're instructed just to kind of swirl in here. And like a lot of the product goes away. You're not gonna have to use like excess product with this brand. And I'm just going to dust it. Ooh, it feels nice. It feels really, really soft. So you can kind of dip down in here through that mesh lining so you don't pick up too much product. It's really kind of cool. It's like cloth. And I'm just applying a little bit where I didn't put product. I think it feels pretty colorless. It almost just reminds me of a nice translucent powder. I don't think this is worth the splurge compared to everything else. I'll go into more at the end which products I think are like really worth buying. Okay, so I picked up this thing called Lid Star. It's a glistening eye glow. I got the shade Cub, and it looks really pretty. It's kind of like a metallic-y like eye gloss. So the shade I got is kind of between like a rose gold and a bronze. But I did just realize that my under eyes were starting to crease, so I am going to go back in really quick with that powder. And just set up under my eye. So this just comes in a little applicator with a little doe foot. It kind of looks like a lip gloss. And I'm just going to put some on my eyelid and blend it out with my finger. This is really lightweight. It kind of feels different from like other products like this, you know, those ones that you can just put on the lid with the little applicator. It feels a lot lighter and it's a lot less dark. Like this looks really dark, but it's super subtle when you put it on. Like look how subtle it is, you know? And I'm just gonna pat it out. And you guys can see how subtle it ends up being. That is kind of a nice thing about these products though. You can't really mess up. They're really just easy products that you can't really use too much product. You will never look overdone. It's great for like just natural peeps, or if you have a quick morning. They don't have mascara, so I'm just gonna quickly throw some on. Okay, and our final product that we're going to try is the Generation G Sheer Matte Lipstick. I got the shade Cake. So these are really popular too. Apparently they're like a super comfortable matte, really easy to kind of just blend out effortlessly. I like how they all have really simple packaging. Looks like this. I kind of just wanted to stick in like the brown nude family today, so I'm just gonna throw it on. These are honestly like tinted chapsticks. Again, makeup you can't mess up. You just like throw it on and go. Not super pigmented. Like I'm having a hard time getting the color to show up. I do have really pigmented lips like on my own, but I feel like it's not really doing much. Okay, I don't know. How many layers can you girl put on? That's enough. Okay, so overall right now, I think I look really natural and pretty and soft. I think it almost looks just like really, really natural and pretty though. I do. I think it's a very like effortless, easy way to look natural, but just kind of conceal a few imperfections and just jazz up your face without being too much. And that's the whole Glossier brand. They're not all about like full glam, let's go, false lashes. They're very much just an easy, simple brand where they just want you to be able to throw it on, not feel stressed out by it. And I like that. I think it's a cool concept, and I don't think anyone else really has that Glossier brand like style. It's very specific and it's very cool, and this was very different for me to try out, so I'm glad that I did it though. I think I look really pretty and soft and glowy and fresh. It's a very fresh face look. So As you can see, this is our final look. I am living for the halo scope. I'm going to quickly go through which products I think are worth your time, worth the money, and which ones you probably can just skip on, and I'll link them all down below for you too. So the first product that we used was the stretch concealer. I really love this product. I'm going to be using this quite regularly. There are some days where I really just want a light concealer that actually looks like my skin under my eyes. I don't really have any concealers that look natural enough where I can just throw a little on, pat, 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 and go. They all just kind of cling to my skin if I don't go with the full steps, or they're just almost too full coverage. This really looks like skin. Even putting it on like blemishes, under the eyes, hyperpigmentation, anywhere you want to even out the skin tone. I also put a little bit on my nose and forgot to mention it didn't sink into my pores, and I'm not wearing any primer. I think this is a hit for sure. I love this product and I'm definitely going to keep using it. The cloud paint. I really want to love the cloud paint. I think perhaps I just used too much because I thought it looked really pretty, and surprisingly it blended out well, because I'm not usually a fan of like cream or liquid blushes. I always can just never blend them out properly, but I think I used too much, so I'm not going to go with hit or miss on this one. I do think it could be used more appropriately, but once I blended it out, it was pretty, so maybe I should call it a hit. I don't know. I don't think it's a miss. I think I just need to learn how to work with it better, and this color was really beautiful. Again, this was called Dusk Halo Scope. I love Halo Scope. I know a lot of people probably think that this highlight just looks greasy or sweaty or whatever, but I think it's really beautiful and really natural, and as long as it's in the right spots and you keep your T-zone nice and shine free, I think it's kind of beautiful to let this just beam. Like I said, I got the shade called Quartz. I think this is going to be beautiful in the summer, throwing a little bit on your collarbone, a little bit on your little décolletage or your shoulder. I mean, look at it. It's crazy. Boy brow. I love boy brow. It literally, from like looking in the viewfinder and looking in the mirror, I feel like it looks practically like I did my full brows by myself, and it took no time at all. It looks so good. I don't know what is in the formula for this. Again, I got the shade brown. But I think it works really well. I have tried so many brow gels and brow products for like an easy, quick brow. I feel like this is something I can actually use and see a true difference, so I would definitely recommend trying that. So for the Wowder, again, I got the shade Light Medium. I don't think this is worth your money. This reminds me very much of like a slightly tinted translucent powder. I just think it's pretty basic. It's nothing to write home about. I don't feel like it really gave me any coverage. It kind of just got rid of some of the shininess on my forehead. And then we have the Lid Star, and this is in the shade called Cub. I think these are really pretty. If you want something that's easy to throw on your lid, just like a one-dimensional shade, just kind of pat it on, throw a little mascara on, and hit the road, this would be great because it's not too much. It's not like one of like a Stila glitter or something where you put it on and it's like, whoa, super pigmented. This is a very subtle way to dress up your eyes. It's definitely like nothing that I have, so I really do like it, and I would call it a hit, but just make sure your intentions are to have a really simple eye look on and not to go like full, cool, full-blown eye look. But I think I would get another color of this just for an easy like throw on, tap it out, and be done. You know, it's super easy and it hasn't creased on me, so it's a good formula. And last but not least, we have the Generation G little lipstick here. I don't know. I feel like I put so much of it on and I got a little bit of color payoff. I can definitely, it's more like a tint. This is definitely, like I said before, similar to a tinted chapstick. So if you like a full lipstick where your lips are like actually covered in a color, you're not gonna like this. But if you want something easy that you can throw in your bag and put it on without really thinking and kind of just like blend it in with your lips and have a little bit of a tint, I think this is great. They have like a berry color, and I think maybe this isn't showing up so much just because it is a nude shade, but just know it's not as pigmented as you might want it to be. So I hope you enjoyed this video. I had so much fun doing this and checking out these products and reviewing them with you guys, trying them out. I hope you check out the products that I liked and listed down below in the description box. Check them out. I think some of them are really awesome, and I'm definitely going to use them in like my day-to-day routine. So thank you so much for watching. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and comment down below if you've tried Glossier before and what do you like from them the most. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!